Today is Sunday, December 9th, 2018, and this is Journal 15 of the fall semester. So this is my last journal of the semester, so I'm going to be reflecting. So what was good and what was bad is the first section. I would say what was good is me getting off site and getting more comfortable with my evaluation skills and my patient conversation. So kind of bringing things down, not using as many medical terms to explain conditions to people that I was treating. Let's see, what was bad, in my opinion, was chemistry. I don't really think that it is a class that I went in thinking that it was going to be this hard. I feel like if I had started off better, then I would be in a better situation. But it has taken a lot of my time away from studying for clinical and reading for clinical and everything like that. I've still gotten all my goals done and everything like that, but not being able to sit here at my desk and go through injuries has really bothered me, just because chemistry is so much repetition and everything like that. So I think that because I didn't put a lot of effort in the beginning, that my GPA is going to definitely take a hit. I'm still gonna pass, either with a C plus or B minus, but it's my heaviest carrying credit class, or heaviest credit carrying class. So it takes most of my GPA, because I only have another 3 credit class, and then I had two credit classes and then a 1 credit class. I got some things out of the way for graduating, so that's really good. Another really good thing is I found a good way for me to study for this semester, and we will see if it works out, by making my own clinical book, going through injuries and stuff. So it's been a rough semester. I've had a lot of family stuff going on. So I've definitely been pulled away from school a lot this semester. So I feel like I've been a little bit distracted, which is bad. So I've kind of had to unplug for these next couple weeks from home life and things like that. So that's not really my favorite thing about this semester. So on to the next question is, what feedback did I get from my preceptors? So I met with my secondary preceptor that is on campus first, and I was mostly with her during preseason and the start of the semester, and I got a good evaluation from her. It's just that I was just kind of popping in and helping her because she didn't have any students. So I wasn't really, coming in and assessing and doing rehabs and things like that. I was just helping hands, which is still good because that helped me with my hours and things like that. And she helped me with my clinical question. But I realized that I'm pretty consistent as a athletic training student, meaning I'm reliable, I communicate well, always on time, following the rules. I don't like to break rules. I like to just stay quiet and under radar. So I'm pretty reliable. which is what she told me. My primary preceptor was my preceptor off-site, which I did the majority of my hours with. She gave me a really good evaluation. She helped me with almost pretty much all of my goals. Always giving feedback with every evaluation. She gave me a lot of freedom, and I think that we discussed about how we thought that was how that I grew so much this semester, was because she gave me a lot of freedom to figure things out on my own and then ask questions if necessary. I learned a lot with her. She said my return to play got much faster. Learning how to do a fast evaluation got faster. Wrestling really helped me with that, honestly, because you only have a minute and a half of entry time. So you do your most important, like, special tests and signs and stuff, and then once that's it, if they still have motion and they think that they can continue on, then they do, and if not, then they take a medical disqualification or something like along those lines. But she said the same thing, that I was really reliable and very hands-on, and also noted that if we did not have an hour cap, that I would definitely be there all the time, because I really do enjoy being there, just because there's a lot of injuries across the board. And also a lot of, like, malingering, and I've never really had to experience that until this semester. So finding ways to get to the real root of the problem, and also communicating with coaches was a new thing for me this semester, and she said that I began to get really, really good at that. So yeah, I got pretty good feedback. For my spring semester, I plan to kind of approach it the way I did this semester, but definitely, like, goals wise and planning out my time. But I definitely think that my head will be more plugged into school next semester than it is in this semester, because my heart is at home with my family and everything. So I feel like I'll come in much more positive and much more ready to be here. I think that I will continue on with making my own clinical book, or adding to the one that I have, just because that's helped me a lot with, like, an overall generalization of things that I need to know for my exit. And it's a really good study tool and a good reference tool for, like, when my preceptors and I are discussing an injury and things like that, and about, like, tests that we use and tests that they use and why, and things like that. I think that next semester will be much harder for me because I'm taking heavy AT course load, but that's stuff that I'm interested in. But I'm also taking chemistry too, so that's gonna give me a hard time again, but it'll all be worth it in the end, I guess. But yeah, this semester has been full of surprises and full of growth. Definitely full of growth. I think that I've kind of blossomed, I guess. I'm more comfortable with who I am as an athletic training student and as an evaluator. But yeah, this is Journal 15.